Hey everybody, it's Chris from Casters Academy. I know a lot of people are saying my kids are super excited about fishing, or they've never done it before and they don't know how to cast, or they keep getting hung up or backlash, many different reasons, or maybe they even moved up a rod size. They're going from the closed face to the open face type of a rod, or from the open face into a bait casters type of a rod. And they're all different the way you cast them. And so people are like, well, I can't always just go down and let them practice at the river or at the lake. So they do make some objects that you can actually practice in the backyard. I found these for my daughter. These things actually work really good. They're called casting plugs, right? And so you can find them online or at the store. And you just have a little safety hook on here. Somebody gets hurt right there. And then you just hook it onto these weights and they can practice in the backyard or in the driveway. Only problem I have with these are a little heavy. They're not the normal weight that they're going to be casting with, but these are good, especially if you're just trying to get started. But what I wanted to show you is something that I use with my kids a lot, and it's these weighted bobbers right here. So these weighted bobbers, these are actually real fishing equipment that people will use, and there's enough of a weight on here so when they're casting that it gives it enough force, enough weight rather, when they're casting, that it'll actually go somewhere, and a bobber is not going to hurt anybody. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So here's I think this one's my son's pole, but I just have the string pulled through and I got the bobber hooked onto it. So now in the driveway or in the backyard, he can take his pole and he can practice casting with just this. There's no hook, nobody's gonna get hurt on that because there's nothing that can get hurt. It's just a bobber with a little bit of a weight on there. So we can set up buckets or we can set up targets in the backyard or in the driveway, and he can practice casting on how much force to cast far, how much force to cast when he's close and in, or just different ways he can cast. He can practice now. So hopefully that little tip will help for all the newer fishermen out there that want to learn how to cast and get the bait where they want it to land.